Under 19 ladies versus Zimbabwe under 19 ladies, and we're going to proceed with the toss. SA Youth. Heads is the call. It's a tail.
We'll have a bet first.
We'll have a bet. SA under 19 Youth has won the toss and they've decided to bat first. Thank you.
Well, hello and welcome to the Chartsworth Oval. It is a glorious day in Chartsworth, and there is absolutely no chance of a weather interruption. It's around about 32 degrees at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just starting to cool off a little bit. And we bring you the game between the CSA Youth 11 and Zimbabwe. The Youth 11 have been in action against the SA under-19s. They played them in a 10-over contest that was rain affected on Saturday and went down narrowly in that game by 11 runs, and then they met in a full 20-over contest yesterday, which they lost by 20 runs. They've actually made 3 changes from that team, with Deirdre van Rensburg, Simone Lawrence and Diara Ramlakan not playing today, and that makes an enormous difference to their batting potential. Back into the side come Ashley Sabanda, Oluchle Sio and Maria van der Pfeiffer. Zimbabwe played their opening match on the opening day of this tournament, which was back last Friday. And in that game, they went down by 31 runs to the SA under-19s. Coming in to open the bowling for them is Christina Mutasa, who is no mug at all with the ball. We were really impressed by her. A good all-round cricketer, Christina Mutasa. And alongside me, Vaughan van Jaarsveld, there's that Zimbabwe 11.
Afternoon, Andy. Lovely conditions. It is raining on the south coast, so we're quite lucky to have full sunshine and prospects of a very, very good game.
Yes, and we'll discuss during the course of this innings about those changes in the batting lineup. So what it means is that we've got Chanel Fenter and alongside her Jose Camphor opening the batting. Camphor batting down at number 7 yesterday, promoted to open the batting here. Fenter batted at 4. So Didi van Rensburg and Simone Lawrence, who opened up yesterday, not playing today.
Yeah, it's to be honest with you, I'm very glad they're giving Chanel Fenter a go at the top. She batted very, very well yesterday. So very excited to see what she can do with the new ball and the restrictions.
It's well taken down the leg side. It's a wide. Big swing of the bat.
I was just going to say, it's lovely to see a left arm seamer steaming in, and then she went and bowled down the leg side. Luckily, I didn't say anything. No commentator's curse.
Well, she bowls left, bats right, 17 years old. In the air, and safe. And that's going to be a couple now. Fielder got herself in no man's land slightly there. Don't think it was a genuine chance.
A little bit late on that, by the looks of it. Pace maybe the bounce getting to her. Love to see Chanel Fenter in full flow.
Oh, it's a no ball. Oh, they've run on the shot. Oh, that might be out. What does the umpire say?
Umpire Juma.
Oh, well, that must have been close.
I was just going to say he's very, very brave to give that not out. Direct hit. As we see their middle stump disturbed.
She's hit it straight to mid-on. Have a look at this.
She hasn't slid her bat either. Oh.
Can we see that again, Mr. Producer? Just a little bit slower. It's going to be here we go. So watch the girl on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah, she made it. She made it. Fair enough. Okay, free hit. Oh, dear.
Oh, no, there's confusion.
They get away with it. Oh, dear. Well, playing at this level of cricket as a teenager, it is all about experience and learning what is a run, what is not a run, what's a call and what's not a call.
That lovely word of communication.
You must have played with some people who had interesting calls or non-calls. I'll tell you a story after this, Paul. No, it's probably pitched outside leg stump.
A little bit of swing.
Not a bad
And yeah, I played with a few of them. Sometimes myself included.
Name and shame.
No, we're not going to go down that road. Might get a few phone calls later. Don't want that.
Here's that previous delivery. And yeah, definitely pitched outside leg. It was hitting.
Oh, well bowled.
Yeah, well left as well. So that's the end of the first over. 7 runs from it. But I will tell you a story that the great Jimmy Cook told me. He played 3 seasons for Somerset, did Jimmy, part of the Transvaal Mean Machine in the 1980s, and he scored 10,000 runs in 3 seasons with Somerset, but he said he nearly didn't last the first season because he had to open the batting with Peter Roebuck. And he told me the story. He said the first game he played, he pushed the ball wide of mid-off and said yes, and got halfway down the pitch, at which point he heard Peter Roebuck say, "Not coming." And Jimmy stopped in his tracks, managed to scamper back, covered himself in dust, and before the next ball he went up to Peter Roebuck and he said, "Now listen, there's only 3 calls, yes, no and wait. Not coming is not a call." That might be a wide. No, the umpire's arms stay down. This is Bushley Maposa bowling her left arm medium pace. Mutasa and Maposa were very impressive against SA under 19s last week. Oh, a little bit of bounce.
A little bit of swing. Watching 8 balls already, and both left armers can swing the ball back into the right-hander. That's a skill most left-handers look for. Most coaches love that. Looks very good. Should maybe lengthen her run up a little bit.
It's a good physical package, isn't she? And yeah, you're right. It's all arms and legs at the end. A little bit too short, but there is insurance down there. I think it's fairly clear that these two have never batted together before.
I made that observation in the last over, and I thought, let me rather keep quiet. There's no, the communication is not communicating at the moment.
They should get together in mid-wicket and form a WhatsApp group.
I think there's a few of their teammates that might be on there already.
So this is Chanel Fenter of the Titans on strike. Beautiful shot for none.
Good stop by the short cover.
Oh, I fancy Zimbabwe are up for it today. They've only played 1 game and they've had a week in South Africa. So they will have done lots of training, I'm sure.
Shot.
Oh, very nearly holed out. That was a brave attempt to get under the ball. It's not going to go for 4. They cross for 2.
Oh, at least we didn't have any confusion in the running there for a change. But that's why I was. I mean, it was a good shot over sort of extra cover. But it will be nice to see Chanel Fenter get through the hard period and then have some fun later on. She got a lovely 45 yesterday. We'll see her kick on and make a big 70, 80.
45 off 28 deliveries yesterday. It really was super. While she was at the crease,
She was a woman possessed.
It was looking like the Youth 11 could chase down what was a big score of 152 by SA under 19. End of the over, just 3 runs from it, and quite an impressive over as well from Maposa. So toss going to the CSA Youth 11, and they have decided to bat first. Jose Camphor of the Garden Route Badgers is on strike now, the left-hander, and she'll be facing Christina Mutasa, who's got an interesting pedigree. Oh, that might be 4. There is a third man in place, but it's gone very fine. Yep, there's the first boundary. So some of you might remember the Zimbabwe off-spinner John Nyumbu, and he's the uncle of Christina Mutasa. Christina's mum is John's sister, and she became the youngest female T20 international player for Zimbabwe just exactly 2 years ago at the age of 15.
Very impressive.
Took her first 5-fer in national colours in the Kwibuka Women's T20I tournament for Zimbabwe A. Took 5 for 11, including the hat-trick. You've got no new worlds to conquer when you've done all that at the age of 15.
Almost everything's been ticked off your bucket list. Oh, shot.
Yeah, she got a lot of that. That is 4. Ooh. I think Fine Leg thought, well, I can cut that one off, but the ball just kept accelerating away. That's a good shot from Jose Camphor.
Almost like a stand-up sweep. In the middle of the bat. I also thought that it was going swiftly to the fine leg fielder. Picked the gap quite nicely.
There it is again. Did well to get down to it. A little bit of swing. Should come back for 2 here. Oh, they opened up discussions and then decided to go. So good play here from Jose Camphor. She's only just 16. Oh, full toss, and she's taken full toll of that. Great shot. 4 runs.
Why has she been batting at 7?
Was that called a no ball? Was it above waist height? Don't think so. I think this is just a normal delivery. That's better, but they'll cross for the single. So that's a big over for the CSA 11. It's taken the total up to 25 without loss, so 15 off the over, including 3 boundaries. Yeah, so Jose Camphor certainly taking her opportunity. Pushed up the order in the absence of yesterday's pair of openers, Didi van Rensburg and Simone Lawrence. And she's stolen the strike. That one's gone away as well. That's well fielded down on the boundary by Zuvo Marima.
Camphor's finding the gaps.
Certainly looks like she's enjoying herself, and like many short people, she's always looking for the short ball.
She's latched onto it quite quickly as well.
That'll be a wide. So the attack is having a psychological effect on the Zimbabwe bowlers.
Oh, well bowled.
There's that shape.
Bit of shape. You've gone for the Yorker.
Oh, that's trimmed the off stump, hasn't it? It's gone between bat and pad. But, next ball. She is so quickly onto the short ball. Beautiful stroke.
I'll ask that question again. Why is she batting at number 7? That is a beautiful cricket shot. It's like Quinton de Kock.
There's a touch of that, isn't there? And, he went to your school, didn't he? Well, this young lady, Jose Comfort, is still at Moerestur, which is in Oudtshoorn. That's another wide. Now,
Lovely
you know
place,
how
that.
terrible my Afrikaans is, but Moerestur, I think Morning Star?
Moister.
Moerestur.
Oh, gee whiz. Okay, you sound worse than worse than most, but we'll find it on Google and have a look. Depends how you spell it, I think.
M-O-R-E with an accent. S-T-E-R.
Morning Star.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And you...
No,
you
you
didn't stand behind me with full confidence.
No, I didn't. Not a man from Bristol, no. With an or trying to pronounce some Afrikaans name.
You're listening to Vaughan van Jaarsveld.
Oh, yes. Great shot
This
again.
time it's only one. They might have to risk putting an extra fielder behind square on the onside.
Thought they would have seen her playing that short ball so well, maybe dropping square leg, bringing third man up. Because she hasn't hit anything through the covers yet. Maybe it's an option.
Yeah, that's a good run this time. Well backed up.
I think Chanel Fent is loving the view from the non-striker's end. But she did steal the strike there.
They took 9 off that over. So 34 without loss after 4. 2 overs left of power play. And this is a really good start by the CSA Youth 11, which is effectively an under-21 side. There are a few girls who around the 16-17 mark, but a lot of them who have played for SA under 19 but now too old for that age group.
So obviously the coaches must be looking at these 15, 16, 17-year-old kids that are playing in this youth team, which is good to know. Just keep topping up your stocks every year. Keep building the experience, playing a lot of games.
Now we've got a change of bowling, and this is the second time that we've commentated on a 14-year-old in this tournament. Yesterday it was Annalisa Mshlongo, and this is Tawananyasha Zvo Marima. And I apologise to Pommy Mbangwa if he's listening for my pronunciation. in the air. Ooh, got away with it. Oh, might not have got away with it. That's out.
Oh.
Gone. Oh, well, she got away with a short run in the first over of the match. But this time, I'm afraid Chanel Fenter has got to take the walk of shame. Brilliant fielding.
That middle stump is disturbed once again. She reacted too late from that sweep shot. Brilliant throw.
I mean, it was just she collected the ball and threw it in the same action. And Chanel Fenter was well short. Here it is again. Now, first of all, she's thinking, oh, is that out? Then I'm on my bike, and then gone. Umpire Juma had no problems adjudicating that one. And I think he's got both decisions right this morning. The first one not out, that one well out. Yeah, look at the way the batter got up and just sprinted off.
I think she knew before she dove that she was
Halfway,
out.
halfway. So that's brilliantly done. And although it doesn't go against the bowler, Svomarima has worked the oracle. Coming in to bat now is Gemma Buerta.
It's nice to see that they've pushed up the order as well.
Yeah, she's looked good, hasn't she, down the order?
She looks like a complete cricketer.
We'll see a bowling off spin later. Svomarima's going around the wicket to the left-hander. That's nicely played. She's not just about smashing the ball to the boundary.
It's also a good awareness to see that that point fielder is on square. Soft hands pushing it down to that vacant third man area.
Gemma Buerta from Grassy Park goes to Weinberg Girls High.
Shot.
Was that half a chance?
No.
Just drop short.
Just, yeah, on the bounce. She hit it quite hard.
Yeah, well, Svomarima might just be 14 years old, but she looks like she knows what she's doing. And you can understand why they brought her on even during the power play. A little bit too short, and that's gone through for 4. Square leg, got a hand on it, but didn't manage to take off the pace. So the Youth 11 will be happy, even though they've lost a wicket unnecessarily. They've put together a lot of boundaries in this power play.
So Zomarina just rushing herself a little bit too quickly. She needs to be as tall as possible. There we go.
Fielded.
It's a very good over.
She's from Bindura, which is north of Harare, and that is the end of the over. I'm going to vacate my seat, and Donald Danaki will come in to join Vaughan van Jaarsveld.
CSA Youth 11 are 41 for 1 after 5 overs. Kamfa on 26. Zimbabwe is on 4. Short, pulled through the square leg region. They'll come back for 2. Afternoon, Donald. How are you doing?
Good evening yourself, Fonny. How's things going?
Yeah, good.
Looks like we're having trouble with the score going on, yeah? But nevertheless, that doesn't take us from the game itself. I've picked up something from the Zimbabwean girls here. They're quite energetic on the field. Looking at the screaming. Also, like I said, the energy. It's just amazing. Lots of preparation and looking forward to this game.
Yeah, they've been down here. You've been with them for a week plus.
Yeah.
So there must be a lot of energy cooped up. You can only train for so long. Oh, that's what bowled again.
Western really not interested there. Yeah, I've been with them for the duration of their stay, and it has been. I'm seeing a lot of positivities, good signs of a good create coming from Zimbabwe, and this is exactly what we want. Good shot over mid-wicket, just for 1, looking for 2, declined. And yeah, they're showing development, they're showing great signs and wanting to compete in the highest level. Obviously, with amount of pool that they have, it's not as big as South Africa, but the talent is there, ready to compete and being part of the international stage.
Yeah, your pool doesn't have to be that big, to be honest with you. If you've got a group of individuals that are willing to play and that are keen to play and willing to learn, you're already winning.
And as you can see into the squad, you're sitting with 3, 4 the individuals that are ready to leave the under-19 space. Well played, swept for a dot.
Good fielding there from the short 45.
Great fielding. You could see with that run out. There were 2 opportunities there. There was one for a catch, but she left that knowing exactly of her strength to go for the stump. And you could see again, like I said, it's all about the development. 4 players, great players, leaving because of the age, but leaving behind the talent and nurturing whoever is coming in next. And the coaching staff doing a great job this far.
So we see the under-19 ladies getting put through their paces on this lovely warm afternoon, doing some shuttles. But you're talking about that, Donald, and even if it's 3 or 4 or 5 people leaving, we've all played the game, and we all want to leave it in a better place than we got it. And I think if you can accomplish that, I think that's the biggest feather you can have in your cap.
Absolutely, completely agree. I mean, like a cliche, it would go like better leave the shed in better condition, and that's exactly what the game is looking for. Bowling going down leg.
It's missed everything, and wide down the leg side from umpire Juma.
And it's all about what you leave behind. And as much as the age it's in concern, the talent and the standards needs to be different.
Pulled into the leg side. Oh, good fielding. Body on the line. Come back comfortably for a 2.
Great commitment there.
As Camphor moves to 31 off 24. Zimbabwe still on 4 foul balls. Oh, shot. Short. Going down the leg side, and Camphor helps it along the way.
Jess Kempfer is batting very well. She's showing great signs of a top order batter. For an opener, she's so aggressive. I mean, obviously as a T20, but for her age, coming from SWD, bowling just a meter before the crease there.
Short cut to cover. That boundary 50 comes up, 51 for 1 after 6.4 overs.
Kempfer being so aggressive up front, the message has been sent, I believe, to say whatever that happened on the first game shouldn't repeat itself.
Well, the nice thing is she's been given a chance though to express herself. Open the batting, go have some fun. Before she's wiped the sweat out of her eyes, she's already on 35.
Well bowled, well bowled.
Very good comeback from Somarima. Her 2 overs have gone for 13. 51 for 1 after 7. You could even see during the obviously the change of overs, everyone's running around. They're keen to get to their spots. There's a lot of communication on the field, which is good. Very good to see.
Despite the run rate, the current run rate, how far it is, they're still positive, looking forward to the next over, to the next ball, getting everyone together. Extras, somehow, it will be the reason why they're there. But the energy, it stays consistent and the same.
Short, Gemma Boyta hitting it to long on. There's a fumble. Oh, they're coming back for 2. It's good running. Good awareness. Keep watching. Any mistake the fielder makes, they're pouncing on it, which is good. Keep that scoreboard ticking over.
Gemma Porter, good strike. Looking for 2.
Oh, been sent back. Wisely so.
Kempfer was like, I'm not going back there. Obviously not taking a risk of anything. Gemma Porter currently on 7. Only faced 7 balls, and Jess Kempfer 35 of 28 balls. Current score 54 for 1. 7.2 with 18 partnership on the board.
Punched up the ground for 1. I guess that means keep going.
Probably, yeah. I don't understand the language, but how
you've stayed with them for nearly 2 weeks. You should know something.
Von, let's not go there. The only word that I know it's a greeting. Mushe. That says hello, and so far, as long as I can get the greeting right, I'm happy.
That's perfect.
Mushe.
Mushe. So you learn something new every day, eh?
Yeah. Oh, well hit.
1 bounce to the car fielder. Wow, good arm. Keeping it down to a single. This is not a bad over from Kutusa. Only 5 off it so far. The ball to come. She sprays that down the leg side. Camphor misses out on the sweep shot.
Let's just go back to their first game, Zimbabwe first game. I mean, they have gave away a total of more than 10 extras. And this is exactly what is coming again. But into the power play, the first game, there were more than what they've considered now. And so far, it looks like there's improvement. There was a word been given, and the plan is quite different. Yes, you're still looking forward to get that first game out of the way and look forward to the next game. The fight they put into their first game with the SA under 19 compared to what we see after the 8th over, completely different.
Good to get that first game nerves out of the system. Maybe feeling a little bit more at home, relaxed, ready to show their skills.
Tawanyasha Zvomarima. Please excuse me if I'm butchering the surname, but I'm trying my best. Zvumaria.
I think we're all butchering it at the moment. Well bowled. Collected by the long on for a single.
Quite interesting field to see. Only 4 outside the leg side. No sweeper in place. Deep square. Cow. Long on, long off. 45 point cover and extra. The difference that what I'm seeing here is with this SA under 19, when they had Gemma to bowl yesterday, she didn't bowl with a mid wicket, and she had protection. Question asked, Mr. Juma not interested. No mid wicket, vacant big space on the leg side to say I still want to run rather than hitting the boundary. But at this stage, having just Kempha in as an inner batter, she'll definitely try to take on the fielders at the boundary. My thinking.
Yeah, it all depends on, as we see, that's just pitch outside leg stump. I was just going to say, so it all depends on where the bowler's going to bowl. So if Zomarima is going to throw it up, they can hit it dead straight. If she's going to drop it short, depends on the line. They can either hit it through the covers or on the leg side. For me, I would take out the premeditation as a batter and just focus on where the bowler's going to bowl, and have those couple options in your pocket. As we see there, Gemma Boyta trying to reverse sweep, just not in the right position. A little bit of a quicker one from the bowler.
Right, that's right. Mr. Juma not interested once again. Talking about pitching, where the ball is pitching, that was the first one where they thought they got the nick, and probably the second of the last.
I'd love to see that last one again. I've asked the producer, he's waiting to see if he's on the ball.
There
Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm calling for it, DRS. Definitely.
Straight away.
If I'm the keeper, I'm
Straight
straight away on the button to the umpire.
Only 2 runs considered off that over.
Very well bowled.
59 for 1 just after 9. 37 for Kempha.
So look at it again.
Look at that.
Oh, that is stone dead. The keeper just turned around and got... Okay, not going to say much.
Don't go that route.
I'm not going there. Keep it quiet.
Well struck for Kempfer just for dot.
Well bowled again. Both these spinners are doing such an amazing job.
The spinners are winning in this phase of the game. Look at that. Slow, slow.
That is hitting middle of middle.
I'll probably say there was a glove there.
It could be out. Oh,
Take
great catch
Take it.
from the long on fielder. She's being celebrated by her teammate. Lorraine Pemiwa taking the catch. So we see the end of Camphor 37.
That was a great knock for an opener, and like you said, given that the opportunity up front, she had courage. She had. That was a good catch. Wee bit of a bubble there. Good catch.
See the bit of flight. Maybe Camphor trying to hit it too square. Oh, she's got it. Beautiful. What a catch.
Doesn't matter how they come.
It says in the scorebook, caught. That's all that matters.
OUT. Looks like we just gonna take early drinks off that wicket. Obviously approaching the 10th over, and drinks it is. Welcome back just after drinks. As you can see on your screen, Youth 11 currently on 59 for 2 into the 9th over. Jez Kempfer just went out previous ball, 37 facing 35 balls. Gemma Porter currently in 9 runs, faced 12 balls. Those are the only two. And Chanel Fenter went out of 6. And those are the 2 wickets that has fallen into the 10th over.
So you see Maria van der Vijver taking strike. Thick outside edge. Looking for 2, easily come back easily.
throwing has been impressive. Doesn't matter where they're standing, these girls. It has been so impressive. Doesn't matter, especially when they throwing it off the boundary. For their age, they are 14-year-olds. You'd expect to have the double bounces before it gets there. Another outside edge, looking for 2, declined.
Yeah, I must be honest. I think the fielding has been very impressive. Ladies putting their bodies on the line. Throws have been good.
Maria van der Pfeiffer, coming from Boland, Drosti. Is that correct?
Who scored Drosti?
School Drosti. Is it coming, the word itself, is it coming from the Drosti something?
You're thinking of the pub. Cut shot only. Single. Gurutsa bowling again. Another great over. 4 coming from it with the wicket. The all-important wicket of Kempfer. As that's well negotiated. End of the 10th. 63 for 2. Mr. Andy Capistanio will be joining Donald as I take a break.
Change of commentary. Thanks, Bonnie. And welcoming back the legend himself, Mr. Andy. The man with numbers.
It's pronounced leg end.
Leg end. The man himself with numbers.
Well, I've been watching the last few overs, and I have to say that, as Vaughan mentioned, the 2 spinners really brought Zimbabwe back into the game, and that's where the wicket came from. A little bit of scoreboard pressure. They felt that they needed to push the accelerator, and Jose Kempfer, who played really well for a 37, just a little bit gave it away.
Dot balls create pressure, and that's exactly, I mean, when we look at Kempfer at some stage, she was 10 runs ahead of the balls that she faced, and so those dot balls just created that.
Oh, we got some leg spin. That's an interesting action, isn't it? Oh, the arm comes over lovely and straight.
Just didn't want to give it away, Vanessa. Change of bowling. Coming in.
Vanessa Maedza.
I just didn't want to give it away. First time when I saw Vanessa, I was quite impressed. First person I thought of, let's just give it another look. You will tell me. That's the name exactly I thought of. Look at that. Who comes into your head?
Now,
exactly.
There's a touch of Paul Adams there, isn't there?
Exactly. Yeah. First time seeing her, she's brilliant. She's brilliant.
She's just 16 years old. She's at Herman Genever School. And there are 5 girls from that school in this team. Whoops. Full toss, but only costs her 1 run. Certainly the way the arm comes over. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, she sort of goes beyond parallel, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to watch her sideways on. Maybe see the way she holds the ball. It's certainly not classical leg spin.
Oh, went through.
Oh, that's a
between the
shame, isn't it?
legs.
Yeah, just a little bit of pressure being applied and then relaxed with the misfield on the boundary.
That's unlucky.
That's a good straight hit. And it is 4 more. And there's the ditch that is the traditional boundary. So you can see how well that was hit.
That was a great hit. That was a low full toss, and obviously it was then dispatched.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, Gemma Botha came down the pitch and made it into a full toss. In the air and out.
Given.
Gone. Mayeds has got the breakthrough, and that's what happens with mystery spin. 2 boundaries in 2 balls, and the next one looks like another boundary straight up in the air. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming. Gemma Botha gone for 19.
Always good to look forward. Always good to see your face light up when you see the leg spinner in the place, Andy. It just brings that. Oh.
It's off the glove, and that's good keeping that. She followed the ball all the way. That's Nokutenda Makaniwa with the gloves on. Leg spin is what elevates cricket to the next level.
I believe, Ellie. And obviously, having so many options of bowling a certain ball, you've got a variety of those. And bowling them where no one is at least expected, it's just lovely to watch.
So 73 for 3 off 11. It's a good platform, and they should be able to double the score with 7 wickets in hand. It looks like CO has been promoted in the order. Represents Western Province and captained South Africa at the Under-19 World Cup in 2023. It's nicely played by Van der Vyver.
Drop the bat.
Just look at those figures for Tadiwa Garutsa. 1 for 14 off 3.1. You can't ask for more than that in a T20.
Certainly not. And especially she was bowling to the in-betters. Gemma Botha and Kempfer. Oh, well bowled. Current run rate 6.6, 74 for 3, just after 11 overs. Uhlesiyo. Question asked.
So I get the feeling here that CO's been promoted as a pinch hitter. They've decided these spinners are being allowed to bowl, so let's send in the quick bowler to smack them into the sight screen. But it doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah. Probably they send them to come and have a look of how the pitch plays. But she looks like she can hold the bat. She looks like she knows she's well organized. How she moves back and across to hit that ball, she looks proper. The bat lift, the stance, moving dance, and hit.
Chance of trouble here. She's home. And now the 2 batters opening up discussions from either end. I think the umpire said dead ball, which is why they're not looking for an overthrow there. So that's 4 dot balls in a row. And she's bowled her neck and crop. And you have to say that that's an experiment that failed. 1 run and a wicket off the over. And Zimbabwe now in control at 74 for 4.
That's exactly, I mean, only 1 run conceded and followed by the last ball into that over with a wicket. Zimbabwe, they would definitely...
That's a horrible shot.
Missed it altogether.
And before I say this, let me just say this is just me talking rubbish. But I'll bet you what happened was that in the pavilion, CO was saying to the coach, "Oh, come on, let me have a go. I'll hit these. This is rubbish that they're bowling out there." Comes out, lasts an over. Thanks very much. Back to number 10 or 11 next game.
But if she could have got it all right, it could have been fireworks. I mean, how she's holding the bat, she knows what she's doing, I must say.
Sipakushle Masalela coming in now.
Sipakushle Masalela coming from the East Ends. Right-hand batter, wicket keeper from Guatemala.
And the spin continues. Now let's try and work out what she's actually bowling here.
Oh, tossed it up. Well hit. Just for what? Oh
dear. Oh dear.
Coming from the captain herself, she won't be so impressed with that.
That's 8 runs against Maed's analysis that should be 2 runs.
Probably 1. Because the running, it wasn't that great off the start. She gave it away 3 runs up front. Back live visuals.
Oh. That's through. That's a good shot. That should go all the way. That's a really great chase, but the ball was always going to win. So Maria van der Pfeiffer getting going now with successive boundaries.
You're actually pronouncing Maria van der Pfeiffer more better than I do. Your Afrikaans with Vaughan, it's quite impressive, I must say.
My Afrikaans is very delicious. I will in English forward go.
Back live visuals. That's a replay of a misfield.
That's where to bowl. It's one of those actions where she can't help really but flip it up in the air. Quite difficult to bowl a quick arm ball from where she gets her body in. But she does turn it.
Good hit. Long on. Stopped. Only 2 runs.
That's Paul Adams there. That little sideways ways on where the front leg gets planted.
You can't teach this action, I must say.
No, absolutely not. And you don't want to. You don't want to tell her how to bowl. You want to tell her where to bowl.
Where to bowl, yeah, correct. And obviously it's rare to look at that. Oh,
but she gets nice revolutions on the ball. She just looking at her, she's got her whole hand wrapped around the ball. And that's what you want from a young bowler, not just the fingers.
Yeah. And obviously missing out on the first game, for her to come and bowl like this. Yes, over bowled. Only 10 runs considered of that over with 2 boundaries and two runs. She has been, look at that. She has been holding things together, and it's quite impressive to watch. Yes, nerves are there. She looks like she's trying to put things together. But I must say, as soon as she get the rhythm, she get herself composed, she will be destroying so many batters' careers.
As Paul Adams did. I remember when he came on the scene and nobody could play him. So Sipakushle Masalela to face her first ball. And more spin. This is Bethel Zinyama, 17-year-old from Sekei High School. looks like off spin. We've got a short mid wicket catching. Nicely played. I think that's got to be the play for the Youth 11 from here. Run a ball, hit the bad ball. And if they do that, they can get close to 150.
Well, bold. Looks like with Makanaka, she's bowling it too slow and let the batter hit her. And that's what we saw from Youth 11. They had bowlers bowling it too slow to be hit. Because the more you're bowling it too slow, you need the batter to hit it. At this stage, they're still trying to find herself. Bowling it to Maria, she's still trying to find herself. Yet again, those are dot balls being considered.
Full toss, it's gone straight up in the air. It's come down safe and they get one.
Only 1 run considered. And bowling, especially in the middle overs like this, bowling it slower, I think it's a trick to get the batter to think more. And it must be implied to everyone in this tournament to say, big field, fielders hanging on the ring, and see how far you can hit it. You mistime it, you got it.
That's nicely played. Good cricket. Just 3 runs off the over from Zinyama. So 14 overs gone, 6 remaining, 6 wickets in hand, 10 and over. I think that's possible. Gets them to 147.
Probably 130. I'll hold back that 13 runs. 130 is my prediction.
Yeah, I think it all depends on Van der Pfeiffer in the main. She's the last of the specialist batting. But there we go. Garutza bowling 4 overs and taking 2 for 14. That's brilliant work from her.
And having Christiana Mutasa and Maposa, Buhle Maposa, who still have their 2 overs to bowl, and those are your strike bowlers for Zimbabwe. And yes, that's why I'm saying that 130 on the board, it would be compatible to chase for Zimbabwe.
Masalela on strike. Top edge.
Just
Should
play.
be 2 here. Yep, they're coming back.
Good
Nice
running.
arm.
Good running. Good arm off the boundary. Masilela, I saw her winning an inning for Easterns at Poch during the under 19 national tournament. A great batter that she is.
Trouble here. Gone.
Chance.
Yep. And that is
Give it.
bad news for the Youth 11 because it's Van der Pfeiffer who's gone. I don't think there was ever a run there. But, although we've seen some misfields from Zimbabwe, their ground fielding to affect the run-outs has been brilliant.
I think they only missed once, but whatever that came across them, it was taken. Ball watching, no communication,
No,
just ran and out.
Just never ever a
There
run
was
there.
never a run, I agree. The thing is, they were both watching the ball.
Well, what's
No
the body
communication.
Well, the body language tells you everything here because she holds the pose. You think, oh, that's nice, and then suddenly thinks, oh, maybe there's a run.
They
No,
always say
there
that
wasn't half a run.
us. Not even on a screen there.
So, the innings is at an inflection point here, and it could go one of 2 ways. the Youth 11 will recover and bat well, or Zimbabwe will run through them. Gabriela Sakira is the new batter, the 17-year-old leg spinner. She's at Cornwall Hill College.
Back to that line out, Andy. They always say never run to a mess field, and especially as it was like that, you just asking for trouble.
Yeah, second run out of the innings, and just you're so right. One little fumble. But she's only 15 metres from the wicket. We'll see more of Gabriela later with the leg spin. Gets a full toss to start with and pummels that one out to deep backward square for one. So we were talking about somewhere between 130 and 145. That wicket falling and two new players at the crease. I think now probably 120 is about the best that they can hope for. Oh, straight up in the air. Keeper can't get there. And they cross for one.
Look at the game awareness in that. The fielder behind the keeper, if she could have, look at that. My point is the bowler should have came back to the stump with the throwing back there. Could have been dangerous.
Back live. Lots of turn there. Pitched outside leg and it would have hit off. I think it was actually perfectly placed between keeper and fielder. Whoops.
Nope.
That'll be a free hit.
No ball signal, Mr. Juma says you have to bowl that again. Free hit signal. And Masilela she'll have a go here maybe.
That's beautifully bowled.
Well bowled. Give it some air. And slow it was.
That's the end of the over. 93 for 5. 5 overs remaining in the innings. We'll have a change in commentary. Thanks very much to Donald. And Vaughan van Jaarsveld will be coming in to join me. So 6 runs off that over, 6 runs and a wicket. Spin continues, and I get the feeling that we might not even see the seamers come back, because spinner's done the job for the girls from Zimbabwe. Taking another short run. So this is second over for Zinyama, bowling off spin, and looks tidy.
Well, all the spinners have looked very tidy.
That's a good shot, but should only be one. No, it's 4. Oh dear, that's the third one that we've seen. Oh, yeah, finally the umpire says to the girls, you can stop running.
It's a good effort. Unfortunately, she's just bowled that onto the boundary.
Yeah, just couldn't get enough on the ball to stop the momentum. Oh, and it's been given as a no ball. So free hit coming.
That must have been for front foot.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't above waist height, was it? Oh, it looks like we've got a little bit of damage that's going to have to be repaired. I think she fell heavily. Probably had the air knocked out of her. I must say.
A lot of discomfort down there.
It is a hot day. Now this will show us as she goes down there. Yeah, she sort of jackknifes, doesn't she? And battling to get back to her feet.
Oh, yeah.
It's Nicolette Nyika, 15-year-old. She's at Victory Academy in Harare. I'm just looking at the schools represented in this Zimbabwe side, Vaughan, and there's one school that stands out, which is the Herman Gemeiner in Bindaru, which is northwest of Harare. But then virtually another 8 or 9 schools making up the rest of the side. So it shows that they've cast their net wide to pick this under-19 side.
Good to see that the stocks in Zim are not just coming from one place, they're coming from all over.
Okay, so we're back live. Masalela's going along well, run a ball. There's the quicker ball, and she hasn't got it through the infield. Oh, chance of an overthrow here. There's discussions going on, and they come back.
Are you okay to do that? Yes, I am. Okay, off you go. That is the 100 up.
Can we meet for coffee?
100 for 5 after 15.4. WhatsApp has been received.
Oh, short, got away with it, and it's not a wide either. Couple of long hops to finish the over, but she got away with both of them. So 7 off the over, 100 for 5, and we've got 4 overs remaining. So I was saying earlier, before Maria van der Vever was run out, that 145 was possible, but I've changed my mind. I think probably 120, 125.
Yeah, you've got to try and get to 125, 130. I think that will be very competitive on a second day pitch down here at Chartsworth. The spinners might just be enough. But I do think the girls need to get another 25, 30 runs just to have that safety net.
Well, Marima with her final over. It's a wide. It's nicely played. Stifling heat out there without the gale blowing across the ground that we had yesterday. Shout for LBW, but I think that was to try and stop them taking the leg by. Didn't work. in the air and safe. Just one.
Thought she maybe that a little bit straighter. Not happy with herself, Gabriella. Oh,
He's giving it a wide. Second wide of the over. Should only be one, but we shouldn't say that because we've seen a lot of misfields and they're coming for one on the throw. They're home.
better throw. There might have been 6 down.
Yeah. It is fun to watch these girls running between the wickets together. It's painfully obvious that they haven't played together much. Oh, she could have left it. That would have been a wide.
Short. Ball down to deep square for 1.
It's a little bit of an untidy finish, but Svomarima finishing with none for 22 off 4, and I think if you'd offered her that before the game, she'd have said thanks very much.
Very impressive from the youngster.
So we're going to end up, I think, with 16 overs of spin.
Nothing wrong with that. If you've got the tools, you need to use them.
Oh, this is trouble. Out.
I think she's dropped the ball. Or she's missed the stumps, one of the two.
Yeah, I'd like to see that again. And she's got a rueful smile on her face. You might be right here. They threw at the right end, and I don't think she did drop the ball. That's well struck.
In the gap.
Beautiful ground fielding. They come back for 2. That's good running.
Oh, they're going for another quick second.
Oh, a direct hit and she was gone. And Masalela knew it. I think she'd almost given up there.
Some good running from these two. I think the soul reception must be very good.
Now Sakira on strike.
Oh,
Educated edge. There's nobody there. That's going to go all the way down to the boundary for 4. So this pair are doing a great job. Can't blame the bowler for that. But 9 off the over and 2 balls to come.
swept again. Well fielded in the deep.
finishes with the quicker ball, and it's a dot ball, so 10 runs off the over, 118 for 5, and with 2 overs to go, that 130 that you were talking about is well possible.
I think the key is, Andy, they've still got to keep those singles like they've been running so well in this last over. They just got to keep doing that. If they can get another 10 and 10, that's 138. That's more than enough, I think.
Yeah, and there's a definite tactic by Zimbabwe to just carry on with the spin. They don't want to put pace on the ball. Now, this is interesting. According to our stats, Garuta has already bowled 4 overs, so she can't bowl this one, and I think that's probably what the umpire is talking about on the walkie-talkie. Yep. Sorry, young lady. On your bike. Nice try.
Your token is not valid.
So we are going to see pace because Christina Matasa is taking the ball. Yeah, somebody out there got their sums wrong.
But they could have bowled the 2 at the bottom. They've only bowled 3 overs each.
Yep. Well, we'll wait and see. I mean, before the game, you'd have said, well, Mutasa's got to bowl the death overs because that's what she's in the side for. But went for 22 off with the new ball and wasn't at her best. So we've got a long off, a long on, a deep backward square, fine legs come inside the circle, and then 4 saving 1 on the offside. Oh, they're going straight for the run. It's fair enough. Everybody's on the edge of the circle.
100%. They just need to keep the scoreboard ticking. They've got the obvious gaps at long off, long on, cow and deep square. The 4 on the offside, bar the extra cover, all standing on the ring. So there's plenty of space to get those singles.
Oh, is there a nick? There is indeed, and that's the end of Masalela. Mutasa makes the breakthrough. It's 119 for 6.
That's the end of the partnership there, 30 runs. Very, very good partnership, especially towards the end. So you just see us fiddling outside the off stump. Oh, great catch from the wicketkeeper.
And she goes for 15. Well compiled runs. Here it is again.
Good line, good length from the bowler.
Fair enough. She's just looking to steer it down the third man. Didn't get enough bat on it.
But like we've both alluded to, Andy, you've got so much space everywhere that if you just throw your bat at it and get some wood, it could go anywhere on that offside and you could get some runs.
It looks like Ashley Sabanda coming out now.
There, like a hard slash, or even just a good proper cover drive. If you edge that or hit it with a full face, you're still getting a single. That's what they call low risk. I think trying to run it down past third man is quite a high risk shot. Sampah Juma just reminds us there's 4 balls left.
Yeah, confirmation that it is Sabanda. That's not the worst shout. They're going to come through for a leg by.
It's good running from Secura again. Very aware of where the ball's going and to who. Some good backing up as well, as we see there. She can run straight away.
In the air, that is going to fall safe between all of those boundary riders on the onside, and they're come back for 2. Good running.
It's out.
Out! It looked like good running, but that is brilliant work from Mutasa. She didn't even catch the ball. She deflected it onto the stumps. And poor old Ashley Sabanda's just got to keep walking. So it's 1 and not 2. That's the crucial aspect in the terms of the game. And it's been a real curate's egg of a fielding performance from Zimbabwe. They've done some poor things out on the boundary's edge, but this sort of thing just shows what they're capable of. Now, watch Mutasa next to the stumps here. A little bit of good fortune.
I think you're giving her more than her fair share, but we'll give it to her. I think she's just misjudged where the ball is going. Actually came in quite nicely. Good throw.
Yeah, and she would have been home if it hadn't hit. Now, what is the umpire checking up on now?
Who's actually out, I think. But it's clearly Sabanda is
Oh,
out.
it's definitely Sabanda, yeah. So the captain, Tabasang Nini, comes in. She'll be the non-striker's end. And what an over this is from Christina Mutasa.
I don't know I'm trying to figure out what the umpire is looking for.
So it's definitely out. I wonder whether they sort of, this could be another run out. Sakira runs into the bowler. They're going to come back for 2.
Complete confusion on the field.
I was just wondering whether that dismissal ball was 1 short, in which case it would have been 0 and not 1.
I think that you're absolutely right, I think.
Well, that's the end of the over, and it was an over that Christina Mutasa wasn't going to bowl, and instead she comes on, takes 2 wickets. Right, so does Sakira make her ground here?
Yeah.
Yes. No problem there.
The keeper. I mean, their outfielding has been fantastic. Look at this throw.
And let's give Mo Juma a thumbs up there. He got himself into a beautiful position to make that decision. So, final over, 123 for 7.
Well bowled again. Oh, good fielding. Dived on top of it. Not leaving it for anybody else. I think the players will be grateful that the breeze is picked up again. Sakira hits that down to long off. Only for a single.
Oh, she's nearly run herself out.
Shot. Oh, misfield.
Going to come back for 2, and they are home comfortably.
They need 3 more runs, I think, just to get that nice round number of 130.
Yep.
shot from Nini, nice and straight.
Just one this time. Good cricketer, and Tabasang Nini. You'll see her with the new ball when Zimbabwe bat.
Really impressed with the Zimbabwean outfielding. It's been unbelievable.
Oh, she's got a hold of that, and that is 4. Now, umpire Juma at square leg says it's not a no ball. That's a shame. Zinyaba was in the process of bowling a really good final over there, and then that one slipped.
Umpire Juma signaling there that she's come out the crease.
Now they should be looking for 2 here. Nini is coming to the danger end, and she's home. So that is it. 134 for 7. The CSA Youth 11 in their 20 overs, with Gabriela Sakura finishing 22 not out, and Tabasang Nini 4 not out. 135 to win. What do you think?
My honest opinion is I think it's a bit too much. Especially for a batting side, batting second on a day 2 pitch here at Chatsworth. If the CSA Youth 11 spinners bowl properly, I think it will be a target probably about 30 runs too much. That is saying if the spinners bowl well and the fielders do back them up.
Yeah, but there's certainly no reason to believe that Zimbabwe will be not confident of scoring these runs. If they get a good start, get a good power play, they've got some good players at the top of the order. Somebody needs to play an innings of substance. So we'll love you and leave you for now with the CSA Youth 11 women scoring 134 for 7 after winning the toss, choosing to bat. Have you got full of wickets anywhere? Just read them out to me. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, 59 for 2. Yeah. 9.2. Yeah. 73 for 3. Yeah. 10.6. Yeah. 34 for 4. 11.6. Yeah. 89 for 5. 14.2. And then 119 and 120. 121. Okay. That'll do. And then can you put the bowling figures up? Thank you. players in double figures, but highest score 37.
Are we starting again afterwards?
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to do the same?
Yeah, I think
the
that
first innings.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest.
Okay.
That's quite. Also, you don't wait as long and. And I'll move your glass to your side, eh? Thank you. This is my room.
Your boys back to school tomorrow?
Yep. I got a WhatsApp message from the director of cricket at Clifton last night at 8 minutes to 8, saying they're going with somebody that left DHS, who's coached at Clifton before.
Yeah.
So, sorry, we can't offer you a job. Okay. Just like that. No phone call, no nothing. I was like, okay. Nice way to do business.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what you freelancing at Northwood?
My mate's the director of cricket at DHS.
Yeah.
Tyler Trinowith is playing for Mpumalanga. Yeah, so he's trying to get me that side.
Okay.
Carry on with the private coaching.
Times is hard, eh?
But just like that, there was no phone call, no nothing.
Well, I know how you feel. I did 30 years with Supersport. No phone call.
I just don't understand it. Like, if you go to a different, I totally understand it. Just phone. Pick up a phone and be an adult. Say, listen, this is. When I saw that message, I was just okay, thanks.
So Donald, you happy with the same one? So we'll start. You come in for
There's your song, boss.
overseas. Okay.
No, there's dancing outside. We did yesterday. What does it mean? Surely this must mean something.
No, but you know what I'm thinking? Just saying how about birds from Durban that I don't know?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm thinking just after 10 over. So you probably could be singing that you gay.
Do you want to start and do 10 overs then?
That is highly possible.
Okay.
But I doubt the producers would allow that.
You never know. You never know.
That's the scary part. You never know.
Okay, so Vaughan, Donald needs to be available down there for the second 10. So he starts in my seat.
Okay.
You do 5, I'll do 5 and then you come back. Okay.
That's on.
Right, let me get out of your way.
Okay, let's go. Hello and welcome back to Chatsworth Oval. It's a bright, sunny day as Zimbabwe are taking guard to try and chase down that 135 set by CSA Youth 11.
Funny 134 on the board. Well, and good prediction from me. I'm patting myself on the back on this one.
What are you going for?
Like I said earlier, probably the Youth 11 would pose that 130, because at some stage Andy was looking at about 140s, 145. Good start from Nini. Both fielders into the covers. Stop 2 runs. That should have went all the way. And great fielding for Youth 11. Good start for both teams.
Yeah, and so we're seeing Nini's taking a new ball or swinging away from the batters. I think 135 as a target might just be a little bit too much. Just depending if CSA Youth 11 spinners, fielders, and probably even the seamers, if they're going to bowl 2 each, if they bowl well, should be able to defend it.
Most def.
But you can see already, I mean, it's only been 1 ball, and these Zimbabwean ladies are up for the fight, running hard. Ball stop from the keeper, Masilela.
This will be a great context for, or actually a goal test for Youth 11. And obviously they have been chasing for the past 2 games that they've played with SA under 19 and been thrown into this to say, let's see how much we can put up on the board. Zimbabwe replied, and they're just going to reply with their bat and say 134, 135 can be chased, and Youth 11 will it be another response to say we must see how far we can go with this.
It's well bowled again. Some nice shape. Getting some wind gusts from, as we look at the pitch from this side, from the right hand side, which is going to aid that away swing. Tabasing Nini has been the standout seamer for this team in the 3 or 4 games that she's played already. Short hit to mid wicket.
Chance of a run out. Mr. Juma just confirmed that.
Ashley Sabanda with the fielding there. Did well to get to it. Good throw. Oh!
That fumble right there. The clean pickup could have been a totally different story. That fumble just made a wee bit of a distraction.
Well bowled again. Beautiful over to start off with 3 off it from the captain. Getting the ball up there, swinging it. This could be very interesting. Chartsworth opening the bowling with the captain. She's definitely got some pace. Definitely see if she gets a bit of movement with the new ball.
The spitting venom. Chartsworth. Slightly too tiny to be bowling such a guess for her age as well. I mean, she's still learning. Start off with short and wide, and dot ball it is on the board.
Get rid of those nerves. Get that ball up to the bat. Let's have a look. See. Usual pace. Definitely beating the batter with the pace. Just want her to get it a little bit closer to the bat. Try and get the batsman on the front foot.
You can see those two balls, those two balls that went short and wide. Noku, and just took another card. Short and wide once again. Been punished for 4. Just beating Fatman in place there.
Yeah, as you see that bottom edge. The third man was just a touch too wide. She does need to get the ball up to the bat. She's got the pace to do so.
Another
That's
short
better.
and wide.
Getting there slowly. Just now to get it on or close to that off stump.
You can hear the wind blowing. The yesterday's wind looks like it's coming back today. It's just picking up the momentum, and hopefully it doesn't disrupt like it did yesterday.
Oh, almost looks like she lost her action there.
The
Right at
nerves.
that last second.
I think it's the nerves kicking in. She's been going away from the better, way away. She'll get control, I believe. She will be in a better state. Oh,
There we go.
that one came in.
Oh, there's confusion. Oh, well fielded. Good call from the two batters. It's much better. You see that pace definitely doing something to the Zimbabwean batters.
Another white ball given. No contender on strike. I think at this time and moment, the least that they can do, the Zimbabwean can do, is just wait for the bad ball, as they should. You're looking at the field, everyone hanging on the inner ring. Keeper.
So you see the keeper not using her hands. One way of stopping the ball. Much better line and length from the bowler. Question to just finish her over here.
I think again for the keeper, Sipho Kuhle, there's a
There we go. Well bowled.
That's great. Good bowling.
End of the second. 10 for no loss. Maybe those nerves have now disappeared. Remember, she did bowl with the old ball yesterday, so there was no nerves, nothing to worry about. Taking the new ball for some people must be quite scary. Hopefully she's calmed down now.
Big responsibility up front for a 14-year-old. And obviously bowling with experienced Tabise Nini. She must have got everything overall for herself, and that's how you grow. Being thrown into the deep and see how you're going to swim. And with that last ball was confirmation. Nini.
Oh, great shot. Great placement. Coming back for a comfortable 2. Yeah, I think, and it's also well done to CSA for organising these games and putting these ladies in these positions to learn and grow. Not just for CSA stocks, but also just for the players themselves, so they can grow and become better cricketers.
The opportunity and the program that the CSA have, I must say, I'm taking my hat off to them. It's great. It's great to see the amount of cricket that these girls are playing. There's another tournament in Pretoria that is coming in a couple of days. We see the national tri-series in place. Three 3 weeks ago, it was a national tournament of the under-19s. Couple of weeks back, before the national tournament, you had the regional tournaments. Your under-16 national tournament, you had under-13 regional. So the amount of cricket that has been played is just amazing. And with the schools involved trying to see the girls' cricket in place, it's just mind-blowing.
Yeah, hats off to CSA sponsors. You see the replay there. Specifically played down to the third man boundary for a single. Using the outside half of her bat. Oh, right in front. Umpire Juma says not out.
That was a good question to ask, to see if Mr. Juma is still awake.
So you see the replay here. Or maybe sliding down leg side.
Sliding down leg side. I think with you, Mr. Van Jansveld, you're so interested.
Oh, great shot.
Clipped off the legs.
Just trying to look for that glory ball. And just sliding down the leg side. Good leg glance down to fine leg, that vacant fine leg area for 4.
I was saying that interest you show, Vaughn, in the decision being made. Not saying you're up to catch anyone, but it just lights up your face when we see the umpires getting it right, probably missing small stones. It's just fascinating to see the reaction of you.
You know how many bad decisions I got when I played? That's
going
why. No, but it's also it's good for them. It's good practice. It's good exercise for everybody. I mean, we're on a Tuesday afternoon in the middle of January. Have you got 2 proper good sides playing some good cricket at a good venue? The weather's been kind to us, but just for these ladies, and even if it was the boys, it's just good that the kids are playing, and they're playing a lot of cricket, and they getting better, and they understanding their games, and as an ex player, you're grateful that those things have just and they keep going and keep getting better.
And you look at amount of kids that are here that are 15-year-old, 14-year-old, getting to wear their national badge.
It's absolutely fantastic.
It's great to see. And obviously that investment just doesn't go unnoticed, so
the keeper not using the hands, unfortunately. Much better ball from the bowler and run through for a bar. Talking about a bra. Nearly lunchtime. No, but also, Donald, you look at that, and I mean, yes, we understand if you can call it the aesthetics of boys versus girls. Karen after this ball. Well bowled. There we go.
Well bowled.
The aesthetics of it is different. We know that. We know that in your SA19 boys side, you're going to find 1 or 2 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. With the women, if they're good at 14, 15, they're playing, which is good.
Remember, they
say
say
need to learn and gain experience.
They say women mature faster than men, and that 3 years, it's being ahead of the game or of their time.
But also you look at that, and the countless 14, 15-year-olds in all 3 sides actually. How much experience they'll gain in 3-4 years' time. Well bowled.
Clip off the legs as well.
Very good fielding in the deep. A single. But you look at, and then once they've graduated that under 19 setup, most of them are already playing provincial cricket now. So imagine the next crop of Proteas that are going to come through. How many games they're going to be playing? How much experience they'll have?
No excuse that we're not going to get the trophies in South Africa. And like you say, you tick all those small boxes, and the process that they went through, the confidence in them, rather than having someone being thrown in the deep and say, go and get us a trophy. That process, it should, and it is going the long way for themselves. Yet another good ball from Gusin.
It's the end of the fourth over, 19 for no wicket. Much better over, only going for 2 with 1 bar. But you look at that, even Donald, and you're going, we don't have to look elsewhere. We don't have to pick somebody that they don't know. That's the nice thing of this, I wouldn't say this tournament, but the women's game. And it's happening slowly in the men's game. And even if you take a feather out of Rassie's cap, let them play. Let the people gain experience. See who's capable, who can swim, who cannot swim, who needs extra help, who needs this, who needs that. And that's why I say big ups to CSA. I mean, obviously the Dolphins for letting us use this facility. All the sponsors. I mean,
Top notch.
These girls are getting games in where normally you wouldn't. I mean,
just bear in mind as well, schools just reopened for the new year, and they're playing their game. They're playing exactly what they love, you know. And going back to school, they still need to get that catch up of schoolwork in place. Good sweep, 1 knee down, going down to cow corner, fumble, second run attempt declined. You know, and it's always good to see not just them playing the game, the talent that we see here, Vaughn, the amount of hunger.
well, just to stop you there, how many leg spinners did we have bowling yesterday? 4?
It was fascinating to see how many 3 in one game, in one team bowling at the same time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So,
how fantastic is that?
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. That's what
Well
you
bowled
wanna
from
see.
Sakura again. And that's what I said. It's just fascinating to see that all of these girls are in the, so they're there. They know they can play. They're getting the opportunity. Oh my goodness! Well bowled. Turn and bounce. Look at this. Nice and tall. Oh my goodness! Let's hit the
See
keeper on the shoulder.
See that.
That's pitched middle and probably wouldn't hit fifth stump. It's a fantastic cricket shot.
Back
Just a touch wider.
Back and across.
Same bounce, and she's just ridden the bounce, hit it through the gap. You see the
No, that's a
beautiful
great
cricket shot.
shot. That's a great shot.
Welcome boundary as well for the Zimbabweans. Look at that textbook out the middle. I see they're trying to get the angles right. They're adding an extra player in there.
Nokutando making the most out of this. 17 of 20 balls.
Well fielded again.
Same shot, different results for a dot ball.
As I take a break, and the Capistania will be joining you.
change of commentary, saying to Vaughn to get some wee bit of rest, and welcome Mr. Andy, the legend himself.
Thank you, Donald. Thank you, VVJ. Well, it's a little bit of a slow start from Zimbabwe, but they've got 10 wickets in hand, and they're building a platform here where they can attack. I think we all agree that maybe 135 to win it is a tough ask, but if you take it deep, you've got wickets in hand, there's always a chance. Gemma Butter coming into the attack with her off-spin bowl very tidily yesterday.
Gemma Butter to come in to bowl the last over of the power play, and currently Makaiwa 17 of 21, Nika 3 of 9 balls.
That's a leg by. It's funny, isn't it, how you get the odd opening partnership where one player faces all the balls and the other one almost feels as if she's just running.
That's how you build the partnership, I must say, because the other one is definitely a supporting role, and yet it's not just the other one hitting, bold, not just being there and hitting the boundaries. And that's the relationship you want to see, to say, if the wicket falls, the other one will take from the other one, or they're just going to have a dominance coming in place.
Nice bit of loop there from Gemma Buerta. She batted quite nicely earlier today.
Oh, well swept. Down to deep square leg, chance of a second run, declined.
Yeah, decent ground fielding there. Made good ground to the ball. Decent arm. Meant that the two batters decided that there wasn't a second there.
Jezza came for the deep square. Big arm from her.
So we've got 2 deliveries left in the power play. And what I don't want to see from these two batters is we've only got 2 balls left of the power play, let's slog. You made a good platform, just carry on.
They've batted so well. As much as I don't think it was ideal, it was the idea to end this way, but having 27 on the board after 6, decent start.
That might be a 5-ball over, you know. Our statisticians definitely made that a 5-ball over. I wonder how significant that might be when we come to the end of 20.
Mr. Ntuli on the other side was like, I've seen enough of this.
So 27 without loss. Yes, they're behind the run rate, with the run rate now creeping up to 7.5. But that's not out of the question with 10 wickets in hand. And what must happen now is that one or possibly both of these plays a significant innings. They can't have used up 6 overs and then both get out.
Comparison with the Youth 11 at the same stage, they were 44 for 1. That goes to show how much of pressure they were putting into Zimbabwe. But again, losing that 1 wicket into the power play, it made it a 50-50 chance for both.
Slow left arm. Starts with a full toss, and that's going to go for 4.
Boundary given.
Yeah, that's a disappointing loosener from Puseletso Sekute.
Full toss.
That's exactly what I was talking about in the last over. No need to slog just because it's the last over a power play. Hit the bad ball for the rest of the innings. Rotate the strike. You can win.
Play on merit. And how they're playing today, Zimbabwe, I must say, compared to when they played SA, and then, that's a great shot.
Yeah, well stopped by Olukle Sio. Saved 4.
It was well hit. It was well hit from Makaiwa. The authority behind that shot. Yet another good shot. Only goes for a dot ball.
Like to see that top hand flowing through the line there.
Someone is doing guarding there. Knocking on the pitch.
Not out.
Sliding down. Sliding down. Just outside the power play, we've got sweeper in place. Deep square. Deep mid wicket. And a long on. Decent.
It's a good comeback, isn't it? After the full toss first ball, she's bowled well. Oh, running on the shot could be danger. They're home. And that's the end of the over. So 6 runs off the over and 33 without loss. 13 overs remaining. So they've just a couple more runs and it'll be into double figures rather than triple figures required. And those are the sort of little milestones that batters thrive on.
As you can see on your screen, Zimbabwe, they just 33 for no loss after seven overs.
Jose Camphor promoted to open the batting, hit the ball really well. Number of boundaries in the power play, 37 off 35. Gabriela Sakira at the tail end, 22 not out off 16. That's a really important innings from her.
Speaking about Gabriela Sakira, dot ball right there, and it's how they coming back. When Zimbabwe was playing SA under 19, they look like they want to win, or probably they've got a flight to catch. And now they went back to a drawing board. They betting according to what has been given to them, on what they've been bolded to them, and it's lovely to see how they applying themselves, punishing the bad balls like that. So far, they haven't hit anything, not convincing, but they haven't hit anything out of their region into the air. So far, 80% has been hit on the ground. And the running, the communication, exquisite.
Good call from the non-striker. She was running to the danger end. And I think she knew it was important to get Nyika off strike, who was just battling to get the ball away against Gemma Buerta.
What I see between these two batters is it looks like they know each other very well. The communication, not just ball watching. Well struck, just over mid-wicket. Looking for 2, decline.
Right idea though, try and put a little bit of pressure on the fielding side. This is an outstanding over from Gemma Buerta, just 2 singles from it, and now exactly 100 needed to win. Oh, leading edge, and she's got away with it. That's the way the game goes sometimes. So a 2-run over from Gemma Buerta has just tilted the match back towards the CSA Youth 11. There's that leading edge. On another day, it goes straight up in the air and the keeper gloves it. This time it fell into no man's land.
But you can see the intent. She was just trying to keep it down instead of hitting and punishing it. My point exactly to say they trying to hit everything on the ground rather than going aerial.
Also noticeable that the Youth 11 have learned something from the Zimbabwe bowling attempt. Oh, has that hit the stumps? Is that out?
Oh,
It is.
out,
It's
bowled.
gone. Bowled.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a really, really unlucky way to get out.
Oh.
Makaniwa, who's made 24 off 27, she got a thick edge onto the pad and it's just rolled onto the stumps. Here it is again.
How unlucky is that? Oh.
Now,
She
hang
was-
on a minute. Has that not come back off the keeper?
No, went straight and rolled back. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, no, you're right. Yep, straight onto the stumps.
Unlucky.
So that's the breakthrough that the Youth 11 were looking for. They've got the main striker out, and it's a horrible way to go. Here it is one more time. I suppose if she had her time again, she'd be looking to hit that through extra cover instead of trying to fetch it into the onside.
With that ball, just look at that. The spin. The spin of that ball.
I love the way the keeper put her hands up straight away to say
I'm
to the
not
umpire,
involved.
wasn't me.
I'm not involved. That brings in Lorraine Pure, the captain herself, into the crease.
Looked a good player in a brief innings against the South African under-19s on day one at the Chatsworth Oval. And she's got to play a captain's innings here. Yeah, I was just talking about how Zimbabwe bowled so much spin. And I think the Youth 11 have learned something from that.
Bold. Clean up.
So we're not going to see the captain's innings because she's gone for a second ball duck. Oh dear, it wasn't a terribly distinguished shot, to be honest.
Look at that. Oh, God. I was going to say, look at the concentration.
Well, the old timers will tell you that if you're going to sweep, you must cover your stumps. So you must have a second line of defence in your pad. Yes, you can be given out LBW, but you should not be bowled sweeping.
They're still young.
So Zinyama, who bowled nicely earlier today, coming in at number 4. And now 35 for none becomes 35 for 2. So they just need a bit of consolidation now. Can't afford to lose another couple of quick wickets.
Unlucky. With that ball set, bring in Makanaka Zinyama. First ball wicket, dot balls, third ball wicket.
It says wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, good call. Got it past the short extra.
Play straight.
Gets away with a full toss.
Mr. Duli on the other side says it kept low in the right direction. So for me is what I was talking, or what I was saying earlier, just after the power play, is how the bowlers or the bowlers, they're taking their pace off the ball. Slower they bowl, the better it becomes. Yes, it's not. It's actually going to require better to hit it harder. And those two balls that took the wickets, it's how she bowled it. because both of them, they were looking into hitting like that. They were looking to hit it harder. And you look at the second wicket also, they're slower, clean them.
Look where the front leg is. The front leg is cleared. That's the second line of defence gone. There's our intrepid cameraman standing on the roof. We're underneath there. That's Donald waving. Palm trees in the background. It could be in the West Indies. Now, we've just been talking about how effective spin has been, but we've got pace. This is Ashley Sabanda coming into the attack. Good young cricketer. It'll be a single. Yeah, I think this third wicket pair have got to make sure that they bat for 3 or 4 overs without any serious problems. Try and take it deep. There's always a chance if you take it deep.
But they must just be careful of not getting too many dot balls. The rotating strike just like that, being hit. Fine leg for 2.
That's nicely placed. So run rate required has now moved up to 8.8, which means you've got to hit a boundary and over. But I really think that they can afford to just play out a couple of overs, get themselves in before they start swinging wildly.
Cameraman looks so tired there.
That's our camera square leg that you just saw in front of the scoreboard here at the Chatsworth Oval.
And you must just bear in mind, there's only the 4th match of the tournament. 4 to go.
In the air and safe. They're through for the run.
The fielding has been slightly wobbly, but just obviously into that power play it was just wobbly. But now they've recovered very well. And this is exactly what you want to see. Getting wickets brings confidence, and it brings players together to come and strategize. Again, been hit to covers, dot ball. Only 4 runs into this over. 42 for 2, just after 9.5.
Could really use a boundary off the last ball.
Confidence is slightly needed. Shout, Mr. Ntuli not interested.
Yeah, I presume she's shouting for caught behind there, and I actually think it passed the batter on the full toss and then bounced and was taken by the keeper. So yeah, good over that. 42 for 2.
Eventful the past 3 overs. Great and good to see. The bat looks like it hit the ground, and that's where the noise comes from. And as it has been said, drinks will be taken and change of commentary. I'm going to leave the rest to the legend himself and Mr. VJJ.
Thank you, Donald. Yep, and we will take a short break now with 93 required off the last 10. Zimbabwe 42 for 2, chasing 135. Drinks have left the field. 10 overs to go, 93 to win. And when I was at school, that was 9.3 an over. And talking of being at school, congratulations to all our matriculants. Nice way to start that chase. So they've got to find a boundary and over from now on. They've got to maximise everything. They've got 8 wickets in hand, Vaughan, so it's not impossible.
No,
Top edge.
Nothing's impossible.
That's 4.
Oh, valiant effort. Well placed sweep shot. I think if they get a partnership going here, that 9.1 can dissipate into 6s and 5s, just depending on how well they rotate that partnership. Obviously, like that, hit the bad ball to the boundary. They'll give themselves a very good chance chasing this down.
Oh, I think she changed her mind mid-shot there. So Sekute 2 for 14 halfway through her third over. Another full toss, and that is in the gap. They should get 2 here.
Good fielding from Sibanda.
So they've got 7 off 4. Couple of singles will get them where they want to be.
Okay, they can't have too many of those, unfortunately.
Puseletso Sekute, she's from the northwest. Oh, now that's well placed. They're going to get at least 2 here. If they run well, they can get 3. And they weren't that interested, to be honest. But 9 off the over, and they'll be happy with that. 50 comes up. 51 for 2 after 11. Just to put that into perspective, 73 for 3 the opposition were at the same stage. And said it before, Vaughan, take it deep and buy a ticket to the lottery.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, they've still got 9 overs. That's 54 balls, and 50. A lot of things can happen in 54 balls. You almost think that one of these two have to just bat long and maybe anchor the innings, and the others have to take the risks.
Don't forget those 2 series coming up on your screens. Trouble.
Fielding.
She's made it. We are seeing, and we have to remember that these are youngsters, we are seeing a lot of I've hit it nicely, I'm going to run.
It's almost like that old game you play on Christmas.
Oh, it's gone through the legs of the keeper for 4. It's a thick edge on it.
And that game is called Tip and Run, Andy.
That's right.
Oh, that's just bounced right in front of the keeper.
Sipakosle Masalela behind the stumps.
Batsman's lucky she didn't nick it onto her own stumps.
Yep. But they've done it again. They've got a boundary early in the over.
Oh.
Keep her just a little bit slow to get to her right. That's well bowled.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear. This time
stop.
they've got a long stop. So that's a bye. Now what happens here? Why does she not glove this?
I honestly think she's just standing too far from the wickets. That's better.
Yeah, she looks just a little bit betwixt and between, doesn't she? That might even be a new mark that she was just making there.
It's gone straight through her legs. And glad she's moved up a little bit.
Yeah, so that's all right from the perspective of Zimbabwe. 7 off the over. 58 for 2 off 12. 8 wickets in hand. And they've got a couple of big hitters down the order. I fancy Christina Mutasa might come in next. She's one of those hitters.
The dugout looks nice and relaxed.
Well, why wouldn't you be relaxed? Yeah. Teenager on tour in South Africa playing the game you love. So change of bowling. Maria van der Veever coming on to bowl her off spin. Batted well earlier. She'll be bowling to Nicolette and Nyika. 13 off 29 sounds slow, but she's got a chance to increase the tempo now, and Zinyama has played really well since she came in.
Oh, well bowled.
That's a very interesting action, isn't it?
Must be very off-putting as a batter, because you're trying to watch the ball. You think she's going to bowl leg spin, and then she comes over to bowl off spin.
Oh, trouble here, and home. It almost looks like a bit of a chuck at the top there, but I think it's the angle of the arm, which goes beyond the vertical, or the perpendicular, I should say. Oh, it's come off the keeper's pads for another single. Oh, they might even think about 2 here. No.
Yeah, it almost looks like she's trying to bowl leg spin, and then obviously turning her body and then bowling an offie. Oh, good call for a single.
There's a run there every day of the week. You just have to agree on it early. That's that run-out attempt earlier in the over. She only just made it. It'll be a wide. Well left, actually.
Good sweep.
Put a bit of pressure on the field, and that's what you get. A possible run-out chance becomes 2. So they've got 6 off the over, with a ball to come.
Oh, that's well bowled.
So 64 for 2 off 13. Partnership now worth 29. 71 required off the last 7. So it's 10 and over. This is where careers are made in these kind of situations. Who's going to stand up and do something remarkable? Will it be the bowling side or the batting side? Jose Comfort coming into the attack. Made a really good 34 earlier today. Opening the batting. And now coming on, and she is the 8th bowler.
Surprising they've used so many. Maybe just trying to give everybody a chance.
Bats left-handed, but bowls right-arm medium. No sweeper on the offside. 4 players saving 1. That's nicely played. That's 2. You must run those. It's an easy 2.
She almost had to be convinced to go for the second. Partner should have said it's definitely 2.
Yeah, and there's 2 every time if you play it like that, because you've got 3 fielders on the boundary on the onside and fine leg inside the circle. So anything in front of square is runs. Oh, straight up in the air, and she's gone. Comfort gets the breakthrough, and Nicolette Nyika falls for 17. It's 66 for 3 in the 14th.
Almost looked like a change of pace there, Andy. Just something that got her a little bit slower than she thought. And Nicolette's done all the hard work, as we see here. Yeah, definitely a slow ball popped up. Good catch by the bowler, nice and aware of her surroundings.
Yeah, what a shame, because she just started to get going.
Nice little leg cutter. Also out the side of the hand. And they were actually getting into a nice partnership, getting 6, 7, 8 runs and over. Now, unfortunately, they've got to start all over again.
Well, as I suggested, they have promoted Christina Mutasa to number 5. She's a tall girl, powerful hitter of a cricket ball. She's still got a bit of time. Doesn't have to go from ball 1. Play yourself in.
Perfect platform. I think the main thing is, Andy, she's got to believe that she can do it.
Yeah, and certainly, bowling side have not attacked. They've still got enormous space on the leg side.
Oh, another leg cutter.
Oh, she looks a good cricketer, does Jose Comfort from Oudtshoorn.
Oh,
should be 2 again. If Mutasa runs this first one well, and she's easily home for 2. Oh, she's lost a pad in the process. I think we saw that on the opening day, didn't we? Somebody lost a pad running, and the whole thing came flying off. I was talking about how it used to occasionally happen when I was young, and Methuselah was a teenager. Used to have leather straps and buckles, and you could break one of those in mid-run, but I'd never seen anybody lose all 3 and the pad come flying off.
Oh,
she's
great
got hold
shot.
of that, but straight to the fielder and gone. What a shame for Mutasa. She really middled that. But that is a second wicket in the over for Jose Camphor, and 69 for 4 now. And really putting down a marker, Jose Camphor, for player of the match.
Oh, that's another beautiful leg cutter. Just angling into the pads. Well caught by Ashley Samanda. Running in from the boundary.
Tadiwa Garutsa is the new batter. In the air, and
Oh, what a catch.
Oh, what a beauty.
What a
3
catch.
wickets in the over for Camphor. She's on a hat-trick.
What a beautiful catch.
So that's 3 wickets falling for 3 runs, and the innings has subsided from 66 for 2
That's another one.
to 69 for 6. So for 5, I beg your pardon. So that's Garutsa gone first ball.
Perfect leg cutter again. Ground made by the captain. Thomas Singh Nini taking an absolute blinder. Mid off. On the ring. Congratulated by her teammates.
New player for Zim, Uruvarashe Mpofu. 16-year-old from Bindura. Now, come on, fielding captain. Hat-trick ball. Get some in. You can't have 4 players on the onside boundary. It's a hat-trick ball.
Maybe they're thinking it's going to go straight to cover. Oh, catch it!
Oh, close as that to being a hat-trick. They've got through for 1. Well, that might be the deciding over of the contest. 3 wickets fell, 3 runs were scored, 70 for 5.
Very eventful first over. That's the first one.
Yep, that was the second ball of the over. Then a couple of runs scored, and then Mutasa got all of that. Too much of it.
Oh, what a great catch.
Leading by example. The captain and Tubasang Nini, Ashley Fenner-Pfeiffer will continue. It's in the gap.
Shot.
Oh, well stopped.
That's that lady Camphor again.
She
Tidying up.
Just 16 years old, remember? What a talent she looks.
She seems to be everywhere on the field. Oh, that's well bowled from Van der Vyver. Cramping the batter for room.
And gone. Caught and bowled. And there's another one. 72 for 6 now.
Almost like everything's just collapsing. So unfortunate.
Yeah, well, we know they rely very much on their top order. Well, she did her best, tried to hit it as hard as she could, but it wasn't hard enough.
She almost looks like she tried to hit it down too long on. Right option. Or actually just trying to get it over the bowler's head.
So we've gone from 66 for 2 to 72 for 6. And any doubts about the destiny of this game, I think, have gone now. Siobhan Nduro, 17 years old. She's one of the 5 cricketers in the side at Herman Gamainar School in Bindura.
Whoa, well bowled.
It's a very unusual action, but it works for her. In the air and safe. Chance of 2.
Oh no.
They're coming. They're coming. This is close. Home.
Good dive in the end. Almost, I want to ask her that question maybe after the game. Did you ever bowl leg spin? Because she runs in as a leg spinner, but then bowls an offie, and I think that's for me watching this. It's amazing because she gets into one position and then changes her body to another position.
Is that run out chance? That's very close indeed, isn't it? Oh, they've come through with a short single and got away with it. So the run rate required has gone up to almost 12. 75 for 6, and CSA Youth 11 look as if they're on their way to their first win. The first 2 games against SA Under-19s, they came short in both of those, but it's not to say that there aren't good cricketers in the team, as we've seen today. Jose Kampfer's 37 off 35, the standout, and also with the ball, 3 for 6 off her first over. Wonder whether she could get a 5 for.
The opportunity's there. I'm sure she's going to be bowling those leg cutters again. Oh, pace on.
Straight up in the air, and Van der Vyver got away with that one, because that one turned square after it hit the deck.
That's a great grab, especially being aware of that. Ball moving away from the fielder.
So last chance, I think, is this young lady, Makanaka Zinyama.
Slow ball. Oh, diving chance at point. Watch the arm, Andy.
Oh, they're coming back for 3. There's another desperate dive, this time from Nduro.
It's a strong arm from Huisen again. Out on the boundary. She nearly had her fourth quartet point. Tidying up from Huerson.
That should be one.
And Dora looks like she came on a mission.
Yeah.
She timed a few good couple now.
She won't die wondering.
Oh, there was a short run.
Oh, was that one short? Okay, so then that's going to go down to the boundary, I fancy. It's a long, long chase and made it.
Great fielding again.
It's Puseletse Sekute.
So they did all that hard work to run three.
And one of them was short.
That's when you look at your partner and go, why?
Well, they've got 6 off 4 balls, and they need another 6 off the next 2. Oh, that's one of them. It's the worst ball that Comfort's bowled by a long, long shot.
Almost egging her on to get a fifer.
That's going to full safe. One more. Just noticing who fielded that. Ulukle Sio. They've used 8 bowlers and she's not one of them. And she would normally take the new ball.
Oh, another good shot from Ndoro. It's just not finding the gap. Yeah, that's why I say it's very strange that maybe they've just had that game plan of using everybody else, giving everyone an opportunity.
So 83 for 6 after 15. At the same stage, 93 for 5. So there's actually not that much between the teams. 1 wicket and 9 runs. So this is still possible for Zimbabwe, but they need to find some boundaries from somewhere. 51 is 10 and over.
I think Ndoro might definitely try. As you got your wish, 9th bowler. Ulukle Sio coming into the attack.
Scorer's nightmare. Where do you fit the 9th in? Here she comes. Ooh, starts with a wide. So I was an over behind when I said 10 and over. It's 4 left, not 5 left.
Whoops.
But 2 big overs, and there's still a chance here.
Oh, well bowled. Bit of swing.
Yeah, a little bit of shape late in the innings. The wind will be helping move it away from the right-hander. Noticeable that third man is very fine. That's there for the edge. There's
well
that
bowled.
shape again.
As you say, third man is fine. Fine leg is also fine for that ramp or paddle.
I'd be surprised if we saw the ramp come out. Gee, that's beautifully bowled, isn't it?
Swing, seam.
It'll be a leg by. It's a very interesting selection for this game, for the CSA Youth 11. They left out Didi van Rensburg and Simone Lawrence, their opening partnership, for the first two games, and they waited until ninth bowler to bowl their main new ball bowler in Olucole Sio. A little tickle will bring them up one more. I've no doubt that the coaching team have a plan. Zane Bucks with his mate Rowan Richards.
I also think maybe partly guided by the coaches for the SA19 side, maybe having a look at how Sio bowls in the death overs. Maybe how Kempfer opened the batting.
Oh, misfield. There's a chance for a second here, and they will rush back.
Do you feel that maybe Coach D and all of them at the CSA 19 level, maybe just having a look at each individual?
But she's a good physical package, Olucole Sio.
Also got a nice economical action. Not too much strain on her body.
Straight up and into the hands
Of the player of the match.
the player of the match. You can't keep her out. That is Jose Comfort, and that is 89 for 7.
We see how the bounce just does the batsman. Gets onto it too quickly. All she can do is hit it straight up in the air. You're talking about plans and stuff, Andy. There must be a reason for it. There's no ways a bowler like that should not be bowling in the beginning. But maybe the coaches see something that might be lacking for next year or the next World Cup, or maybe a few tours that they may be planned. I don't know. It's just good to see that they're thinking on their feet. They're looking at every option. Who can open the batting? Who can bat here, or 3 or 4?
And not worrying too much about the result. As you say, more important to know who can do what when. And on a bad day, they could have lost this game. But it's been a good day for them. We're seeing Jose Comfort is removed from the attack after bowling 2 overs, 3 for 15. And this is Gabriela Sakira back in the attack with leg spin.
I would have given her one more over. Try and get your fifer. Your spell's done. Maybe she'll come back on a little bit later. I don't know.
46 needed off the last 3. Makanaka Zinyama is the only hope now. She is 23 not out of 20 balls. We've got Cow not on the boundary, about 10 metres in.
Oh,
that
clever.
might well be 4. That's a good shot.
Clever cricket shot. Well placed. Saw it going down the leg side. Just helped it on its way.
Just 17 years old is Bethel Zinyama.
Oh, clever again. She's going to have to maybe put a short 45 in. As we say that, short third man moves over to the leg side.
Now let me correct myself. I suppose they're probably sisters, but Bethel Zinyama played in the opening game. This is Makanaka Zinyama. She was the slow left armour that we saw.
She bowled very well. Well, she's moved on to 31 of 22. Ready? Oh. She's gone for the reverse sweep
And
now.
it's worked. She's going to get 2 here. She's got 10 off the first 3 balls. I've got 2 here. That's a wide. Well, I said they needed a couple of big overs. This could be the one.
Shot.
That's 4. Well, this game's not dead. The 100's come up.
Beautifully placed again. Clearly a strength of hers.
So they've taken 15 runs off the over. And there's a ball to come.
Oh,
She's
well
got
played.
it again. That's a gorgeous shot. Wow. 4 boundaries in the over.
Use your strength to best your ability.
Gets a pat on the back from a batting partner. And we've still got a ball to come.
I think the batting partner is just happy to stand on the other side and watch. Very
Well-
good manipulating the field.
Just wants to steal a single here, or maybe a 3. Last ball of the over. Oh, that should have been a run. Non-striker was just a little bit slow out of the blocks. Maposa. But that is the over that Zimbabwe desperately needed. Now with 2 overs remaining, they've got it down to 27. 27 to win.
Of 2.
Of 2.
Easy. Easy game. Almost looks like a betting scorecard. That's all the bowlers being used. The standout bowler is just a Camphor, 2 overs, 3 for 15.
And CO, having bowled 1 over and taken 1 for 4, has been removed from the attack.
Maybe they feel it's too easy with the pace. Would think the other way with this swing and seam.
So this is Gemma Buerta. Must have been a nick on that, otherwise I'm sure they would all have gone up.
Flattered.
Chance for 2 here. They decide
Oh, misfield.
Now they have to take 2. I think originally they were happy to have Zinyama on strike, but now it'll be Maposa. They've got through for 2.
I think that was planned, maybe. Catch it.
In the air and safe.
Good fielding.
So 3 balls left in the over for Makanaka Zinyama. First of all, to try and get to a half century. Second of all, try and win the game.
Oops.
Missed it.
Just missed that one. Just trying to get that behind square on the leg side. Little raw smile from the batter.
Great character being shown by Zimbabwe here. That's in the gap.
I might look for 2, but I don't think so.
Unfortunately, it's going to be too steep an ask, you would think, off the last over. So they need another 23 off 7 deliveries. This one's got to go out of the ground. Well, she's tried to, but it's gone straight up in the air. Oh, first error today from Jose Comfort. And they've come through for 1. But just 5 runs off the over. 22 needed off the last.
Great effort at Mubdoff, but just unfortunately, as she was going down to the ground, just lost all her balance. Ball bobbled out of her hand.
Did well to make the ground. Now, who's going to bowl the last over?
Oh, the captain.
I think that's fair enough.
I still would have given it to
Comfort.
Just to see if she'd get her 5 wickets.
So Nini's bowled 2 overs for 10. And she takes the responsibility. She's got 22 to defend. Bowling to Mapusa. Oh, starts with a wide. It's actually well done by the keeper to stop that going to the boundary.
Is that 22?
That's 21 to win.
21. Very possible.
21 off 6.
Or ball.
Oh, dot ball, and that's probably the end.
Unless 5 fours, super over. It's happened before.
Well, they've managed to get a single, so there are 4 balls left. 20 to win.
It's well bowled from the captain again. Ding it into the pitch.
Only 1. Well, I think Zimbabwe are resigned to their fate now, but they've done really well to come back. They were 66 for 2 and then 72 for 6.
I still think, and you said it end of last over, I think, they've shown some proper fight. They haven't given up. Been a little bit unlucky, but they've shown some good grit, good fight. Maybe if one or 2 partnerships worked out, they could have probably crossed the line. But that's what we're here for. We had to learn. You learn every day in a cricket environment. You always learn about something.
And gone. Ashley Sabanda takes a beauty. $116 for 8.
Captain bowling that into the wicket, hitting a good length. Good diving catch from Ashley Sabanda.
Yeah, good athleticism in the field.
I think she was very glad catching that ball.
So Vanessa Maedza will come out to face the last ball. And what that means is that poor Makanata Zinyama is going to finish 41 not out. Won't have the opportunity to reach a half century, which would be richly deserved. Last ball of the match.
Bowled.
And there we are. The bails will be removed, and South Africa, Cricket South Africa Youth 11 have won this game, and they've won it by 18 runs. 116 for 8, plays 134 for 7. 41 not out for Makanaka Zinyama off 29 deliveries, really well played. And at the end of the day, probably fair to say that the right teams won this game, and they probably won it in the last few overs of the bat.
I think that it was that sort of that last partnership, well, probably not the last one, maybe the second last one, where they kept going, and that's where the boundaries came, and they eventually got to that 134. But you must also say well done to the bowlers and the field. I mean, CSA Youth 11's fielding today has probably been the best we've seen in the last couple of days. They took all their catches. Well, sorry, I think bar one from Kamfer.
And Kamfer, I'm sure, will be the player of the match. 3 for 15 and 37, the top score. I'm just 16 years old. It looks like a real talent.
I think she's very good. Surprised me with the bat, to be honest with you. Obviously, seeing where she batted yesterday, we only saw a few balls of her when she came in right at the end. Small left-hander. I was, okay. Could be interesting. Nothing really happened. And then when she walked out to open the batting this morning, I was like, maybe there is something. And she obviously scored 37. She played very well. She hit anything short to the boundary. But the bowling and the fielding for me is also what makes her a whole cricketer. Those nice leg cutters, and she's got a bit of pace behind her if she needs it. And in the field, she's a good fielder. So she's 16, so she's got another 3 years at this level.
That's right. Well,
it's good to see.
The closing ceremony will be underway shortly. I'll be going down for that one. It's a day off tomorrow, and then Zimbabwe will play SA Under-19 on Thursday, and we will see the final group fixture on Friday and the final itself here on Sunday. Thanks very much to Vaughan van Jaarsveld and to Donald Denake and to all of our production crew. Thanks to Pitch Vision. And that is a win for the CSA Youth 11 by 18 runs. Well, first of all, congratulations to both teams for a tremendous game of cricket with a really good comeback from Zimbabwe after losing those wickets in the middle of the innings. But we're going to start with the player of the match. The presentation will be made by our match referee, Mr. Ryan Hendricks. He's the man who didn't have too much to worry about today because Jose Camphor, with bat and ball, is our player of the match. Well played, Jose. I don't know whether you know your numbers. 37 off 35 with 5 fours and 3 for 15 off 2. Any of those career bests?
I think backing myself in all 2 formats, yeah, and go in with a positive mind on the field, yeah.
And you're an Oudtshoorn girl?
Yeah.
Born and bred?
Yeah. And
where do you want to go with the game of cricket?
Very far.
I love to hear it. Well done. Okay, let's bring in Lorraine Pemiwa now, the captain of Zimbabwe. Now, Lorraine, you've been in the country for a week. This is your second game. You're starting to enjoy South Africa. Good performance today, just a little bit short.
Yes, I think we started well with the ball, but batting we didn't do well with the power play. And those who came in the middle, we didn't manage to bat well.
But a fantastic 41 not out at the end from Makanaka Zinyama. A few words about her.
Yeah, I think she batted well. She was positive. She was just expressing herself.
Well, it's good to see your whole team expressing themselves. Well done. We'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you.
Okay, let's bring in your opposite number, Ntabiseng Nini. And fantastic performance by your girls today in Ntabiseng. You didn't have it all your own way. Zimbabwe made a good game of that, didn't they? I was intrigued to see that you pushed up Jose Camphor to the top of the innings and she didn't let you down.
Yeah, that was a very good performance from her. I think it's not the best that we gave today, but I think the next game on Friday we'll give our all.
I'm intrigued to see that you used 9 bowlers today. Was that a plan or did it just happen?
Yeah, it's a plan. We want to try and give everybody a chance. So yeah, at the end of the day, some of us won't make it to the World Cup, so why not now?
Why not now? I love to hear it. We'll see you on Friday.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, there we go. That's Ntabiseng Nini, the captain of the victorious CSA Youth 11 today. On behalf of everybody involved, and particularly the 2 teams, thanks for joining us at the Chatsworth Oval. We'll see you 1 o'clock Thursday.